Let's go find us. Oh, there Zachariah is. There he is. We're out here. We're back at it again with another exciting day of fucking shit, bro. After I trained yesterday at the park, I came home and I was just like because it was an earlier session, I got kind of bored, so I like came back outside later and I was training a little bit again, and it kind of like fucked me up, bro. That may have pushed me a little bit over the edge. The final where I'm just like, ooh, that was a little too far. That was a little bit too much. Like, that was a little bit like beyond where my body is comfortable being. So today I'm kind of sore. So like today's gonna be one of those chiller sessions, you know, not super drilly. The first half is kind of just do some leg raises, do some basic kicks, just to loosen up the hips a little bit. Then I'll get into like just doing. No, I want to say nothing too intense. I guess not becoming like that intensity, or just becoming more like a flowy. You know what I mean? It's like not like having every kick just like trying to fucking murder these ninjas in my head, but more just like keep the forearm and the tech up, try and carry the momentum through the combo. Don't try and like push the limit of like my maximum velocity, trying to go as hard and as big as possible. Just like, you know what I mean, like going like 50% intensity, focusing mainly on like maybe like 75% intensity, focusing mainly on tech and aesthetic. Maybe do some combo building, but we'll see. We finished walking around the block. It was kind of boring. It was kind of shitty because like nowadays Zachariah's like, I don't fucking want to sit in the tricycle all day around the block. I want to fucking walk. And you know what that means? That means he's a fucking dickhead and fucking wants to go walk in everyone's yard. And I'm like, that's right. We own one yard. Not everyone's yard is our yard. And he's just like, what the fuck do you mean, Dad? Not everyone's yard is our yard. It's like, if I want to go walk in, I can go walk in there. Look, watch me just walk over there and walk into that fucking person's yard. And I'm like, are you fucking, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, there was a dog. There's dogs that like bark like at us like every fucking time. He was walking straight up to the fence because they're in the fence yard. So it's like, realistically, unless they just like are really upset, grow some hops, they ain't gonna fucking touch us. But he walks right up to the fence, like where it's like, if he's like, he likes to stick his fingers through fences because he's a fucking dickhead. I'm like, bitch, that dog looked mad. Like he will bite you if you try and stick your fucking hand through there. And you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get in trouble. So I was like, fucking stupid bitch. Like I was like, I thought legitimately, like once he got within like a foot, he'd be scared. But he was like, no. He's like, no man, I want to touch this dog. This dog looks friendly. And the dog's just like straight up like barking and like fucking doing the fucking this motion, like fucking trying to go in. I'm just like, that's right. That dog does not want to be your friend. That dog wants to fucking not even eat you, just kill you, and then leave your dead body. Not like eat you, just kill you. You know what I mean? Like how like dogs just do that to like little animals. They don't eat them. They just like fuck them up. Like that's what you want to do to Zachariah. You don't like eat them. You just want to fuck them up. Anyways, we should probably get into the leg raises. Try and work on the basic kicks. My knees. I know something's going wrong due to the fact that like when I scoot, I can do like a full 360 easily. As for when I like try and Gumby, I have to work really fucking hard to try and get like a 180. Like that was way easier than like I can do it like wide open. But it's like when I Gumby, I have to really work for that 180. Get like real tight. Oh, my knees, bro. They were super sore yesterday. Like I could tell yesterday at work, I was like, ooh, this might be like my physical like muscle limit. Like I pushed it a little bit too far yesterday, and like I could feel like it was like while I was walking up the stairs, it was like it's at that level right before buckling. You know what I mean? It's like a half buckle where it's like you feel it like do a little wiggle and then you fucking like try like push through it. That's how it felt like. That's how it felt yesterday. So it's like, bro, I just need like some like hip adjustment or something. Like it's like, what's up, Zachariah? Okay, but you can't play with this in the water, okay? Okay, Zachariah, you have to come over here. You have to come over here and sit down. You can't go play with that in the water because it's gonna blow up. The water resistant iPads, or at least the cheaper one. Like the cheaper one, definitely make that water resistant. That would fucking sell way more. Yeah, guys, like idea for Apple. make a water resistant, like make the cheapest iPad water, like at least like as water resistant as the iPhones, like the iPhone 11. Doesn't even be as good as like the Pro. I mean, that'd be better. I mean, realistically, how much more expensive would that make it just to make it water resistant like that? It's like, I feel like it's, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a powerful device. Like, it's pretty crazy in comparison to like, it's like crazy in comparison to like 5 years ago. It'd be super fucking crazy. Like, but it's like, because since it's like $330 is the cheapest one, we got ours for $250 because it was on a sale right before like the newer ones came out, like the 7th generation, because we have the 6th generation one for Zachariah. It's like, if it's $330, $340 or whatever, like less than 400, like less than 350, it's like, maybe it was 350. No, I don't think it was 350. It's probably cheaper, like 330. I'm pretty sure. It's like guys, like if it's that cheap, obviously some people are gonna want to buy it for like fucking babies, like this nigga. Look at him, he's fucking jamming to it right now. But like, anyways, it's like, and you know what babies do, or like little kids, they fucking fuck that shit up. Like, make it like it's like making it a bit durable, because it's the cheapest iPad, so it's like we're expecting that like that Apple product feel and like quality, but it's like, since it's this cheap, it's not like you're packing the most craziest technology in there, so it's like you can make it a little bit bigger and make it significantly more durable and water resistant, and then you would just sell, like, I mean you'd probably sell less because less would break, but it's like you could raise the price and people would still probably buy it. Realistically, I'd say you could sell it for $400 if you just made it more durable, which I feel like really isn't that hard. It's just like, you see all these things on it, just make them thicker. Make it thicker in general. Like, make the glass thicker, make the metal thicker, just plug in some, I don't know how hard it is, like how hard water resistance is for like building it into like a electronic device, but I'm assuming it's just seal up all the holes. It's like, as long as you seal up the holes, it will be fine. Cause it's like, I remember when I had a 6S, I dropped that bitch in the toilet. The 6S isn't water resistant at all, and it still fucking works. So it's like, to a degree, they're already pretty water resistant. You just like take it that little bit extra. Like, I could probably, like, this would like hurt me, but I could probably like drop that iPad in like in the sink, and it'd probably be fine. Like, with the sink water running. But anyways, I'm just ranting about iPads. I'm not even fucking doing any flips, guys. The sun is just so brutal. Like, I don't wanna get out in the sun, but it's like, it's just like, the sun is not nice to me. And it's like, if you're from the mainland, you probably won't understand why the sun isn't nice. Just know the sun isn't nice. Like, it's like, I've never been, like, last time I've been to the mainland was like 10 years ago, but it's like, but everyone that has been to the mainland, I'm like, I talk to them about being like, how crazy is the sun in the mainland? And they're like, oh, it's nothing like this. This is brutal out here. And I'm just like, okay, that's all I need to know. So I'm like, okay, just imagine, let's go out stand in the sun and just like, imagine it being twice as intense. I don't know if that's an exaggeration, but just imagine that. And like, it's probably, the sun out here, like in Hawaii, is probably closer to that twice as intense than like what you're experiencing when you're just standing in the sun in the mainland. Unless you're maybe in like the south, like, no, even at that, because we're way more closer to the equator than even like Florida or Texas or like tip of California. It's like we're like on like, okay, if you've ever been to Mexico, just imagine kind of like Mexico, but like southern Mexico probably. Just imagine Mexico if you've ever been to Mexico, guys. Realistically, I'm pretty sure I'm talking to no one right now, because no one fucking watches my videos. I mean, given there's like no one watches my videos besides me and like 4 other people who I know, like personally, like 4 of my friends. That's it. So it's like, do you guys understand that the sun is intense? Okay, anyways, I really gotta get to the flips. It's go. Ooh, that was that was pretty intense. Ooh. Good job. High five. I don't know if the microphone caught that, but on his first kick over here, he fucking just farted, like, sounded like a fucking shark. That's probably just because he was playing in water, so his diaper's wet, so his butt's wet. But it's like, Sound like the wettest fart he's ripped, right? When he fucking kicked, he's like, he's just like. Ooh, 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 ooh. Do it again, do it again. Try again. Now he's just making fart noises with his mouth because he saw me be like. That was it. I forgot I had dairy yesterday. Cause there was this wedding at work, and we got a slice of the cake. Or like not like a wedding, but like a wedding party at work. And then we got a slice of the cake. And it was red velvet with cheesecake. So I was like, or not cream cheese. And I was like, fucking like, hold on, this thing is super fucking ono. I was like, what the fuck? It was like at first I was like, this thing's alright. Tastes kind of bland. But I had to take about the whole. No, I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it now. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. And then like fucking. Then I'm like, why am I dying? I'm like, and only now I'm like, oh yeah, it's because you had fucking cream cheese last night, you fucking tard.